You are now listening to The Beat Basement, Season 7, Episode 8.
I go to a telly, and I take all my shit to the telly, and I go there and record.
It's The Beat Basement, where you hear from your livest producers, all of them. And this is where it all goes down, where you hear the funky sounds, from the producers who's up and coming to the great ones, all of them. And I'm your host, Swish, and we going in. Everything going in. On this episode, man, we got one of the flyest producers, one of the dopest producers, one of the hottest producers that hit the podcast. You know who it is. We going up from here. It's my boy Millz made it ×2.
What's going on? What's going on?
What up, bro?
Shit, just working constantly.
That's it. That's it. The grind don't stop. The grind do not stop.
Man, even if you want to, it ain't never gonna stop.
Right. Yeah. I don't care where you at in life, what you got going on, none of that.
Man.
It's gonna keep going, man.
Swear.
Yeah. So tell the listeners a little bit about yourself.
Shit, man. You know, I'm from Lorain, Ohio. It's 30 minutes from Cleveland. Shit, I've been making beats for like 7 to 10 years. I ain't gonna lie, like consistently on and off and shit. I mainly got into this shit because of my older brothers. You know, they was into music, but they both passed away, so I just decided to keep the shit going for them. You know, I worked with a few heads. Still kind of underground. You know, not really known, but in about a year or two, you know, people gonna know who I am.
Yeah. That's why you on here. That's why you on the podcast. Shoot, you known. You getting known.
Yeah,
and it's my job to get you known. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, shit.
More than what you already are. Oh yeah. No doubt. Man, I'm sorry to hear about your brother's passing, man. I know that ain't nothing but motivation to push you, strive you, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So you up there by LeBron James now, by King James now, huh?
Yeah, I know. His hometown is like an hour from me because he's an Akron and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, on the Browns, you know, Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
My city is like right next to his, where he grew up from. So we like in the same area, and we grew up around the same people and shit.
Oh, that boy raw. Boy raw. So is it? I mean, I know you told me your two brothers passed. It must be rough up there, man. Where you from, man?
Yeah. It's like it's one of them cities that no one really talk about, but you know, shit happens out here too. Just like in Cleveland, it's like just like everywhere. It gets busy out here too. Man. It's just smaller.
It can be. Just smaller.
Everybody know everybody.
Oh yeah, that ain't never no good. I mean, it could be, but you know how black folks do, man. If we could just stick together and work together and not hate on each other or be jealous or none of that, man, ain't no telling where we could push it.
That's all my city is, man. It's full of jealousy. Fucked up.
You gonna push past that though? You gonna push past that? What type of vibe? What type of music vibe y'all got up there?
I say some drill. You got some people that do a little bit of the melodies and the singing and shit. Mostly drill from what I've seen. A lot of artists, they're starting to rock with the Detroit wave. You know, they're only 2 hours away. Yeah, I know as far as me, like my beats are like trap shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I got some trap, some like melody shit, and then like I rap. When I rap, it's like melody shit.
So that's your forte. That's what you go to. That's all right, man. Every producer want to rap. Every producer want to rap. Which one came first, man?
I'll say it like this. I always had like the ambition to rap, but like I used to watch my brother make beats, so like that came along, and then I never like wanted to like be a rapper or like be known as a rapper, so I just started making beats and shit, and I got good with it and shit, and then I just started rapping too, and I was like, fuck it, because I could rap pretty good. Yeah,
So you just took, that's all right. That's all right. Was your brother, so he was just strictly beat making too, or?
yeah, like my oldest brother, he was like rapping, and then my brother that I was like a little bit closer with, he was making beats. So like, they'd always be together and shit, and then I'd just be watching them like, damn, these motherfuckers making beats and rapping and shit. Like, let me try this shit.
Do you want to tap in? You want to tap in on what happened to him and
Yeah,
beat makers? Okay, because beat makers usually tend to be, to themselves. You know what I mean? Not saying that they don't be in the streets. You know what I mean, or connected to it, but
yeah.
Tell us a little bit.
Shit, my brother Biddy, we like 6 years apart. He was making. I used to watch him make beats all the time and shit. Like literally, like he'd be in the next room making beats. I come in like, oh shit, like what's up? Let me see what you're doing. Watch the screen and shit. And this was like with the FL3 days. This was like a minute ago.
You still using that?
Nah, hell no. I'm on 20. I'm on 21 now.
But you still on FL though?
Hell yeah, I ain't never gonna stop using that.
Yeah.
But now he passed away almost 6 years ago. He was drinking and driving. And, there's never a good outcome with that.
Yeah.
And then my oldest brother, Jay Millz, he was always rapping, but he like stepped away. It was like more like, in the streets. And you know where that leads to, So that's basically how that came about. And that was, he passed away 2 years after, Biddy passed away. So, yeah, it's like,
yeah, you gotta keep them. I'm sorry.
No, I would say, yeah, when my brother passed, when Jay Millz passed, that's when I started taking rap serious. So then I just been both feet in this shit,
You combine both of your brothers into what you do.
Oh yeah.
Got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Man. That's what's up. You say you on that FL, you ain't letting that FL go, huh?
Hell nah, FL and Pro Tools only.
Yeah. Well, RIP, man, to your brothers. I know I ain't want to get into no sad, stuff.
You good,
man.
Shit. I'm willing to be open. They gotta know about me,
Yeah, they gotta know your story. They got to. How'd you come up with the name?
Millz is my last name, without the Z. So I just put it in my beats.
Dope.
I used to go by A1, and that's how everybody knows me. Like, even in the city, they be like, yo, what's up, A1, da. But I changed the name because I started seeing a whole bunch of niggas with A1 in their name. And I'm like, I'm not about to just be like everybody else. So I was like, fuck it, let me just be Millz. It's me anyways,
Yeah.
That's how that name came. And then, the times two, I got the times two in there because I rap too, and make beats. So it's like, oh, this nigga got more to offer, So you could even throw engineering in there.
Yeah, that's dope. So tell us a story about music that you'll never forget.
Okay, I'll tell you shit. I still be going through that. I ain't never gonna forget. When I record, I don't be at my crib when I record. I go to a telly and I take all my shit to the telly and I go there and record. I stay up all night and I'll make about 8 songs, 8 to 10 songs all night, and get up out of there. And then by the time the next weekend come, I do the same shit because I can't just record here. So,
that's a vibe. That's a vibe, though.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows how much I really want this shit. If I'm willing to go rent a room out, and wake other motherfuckers up out there, like, fuck
it. Yeah. Did you take any music classes? You know what I mean?
I had a music class in high school that I took, but they were using Logic and shit, so I wasn't really like feeling it. And then I used to butt heads with my teacher. I used to be like, "Oh, well, why don't you do it like this?" And he'd be like, "Oh, because it is." And I'd be like, "Oh shit, okay, fuck it." Like, because it's Logic, I just hated Logic. I hated it.
Yeah. So growing up, did you like producing or music then? Like before, you know what I'm saying, before you even touched it?
Yeah, I always liked music because like I used to hear songs that I like, and like I used to get that feeling, like that goosebump feeling all the time from hearing like my favorite songs. I'm like, man, that feeling so raw. Like this song so raw that so I just try to put that shit in my music, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Who's one of your favorite rappers and then your favorite producers?
Uh, Shit, I got a lot. I say Drizzy, Drizzy Nice, and Wayne. Wayne's bars is crazy. Um,
Yeah.
who else, man? I fuck with everybody's shit for real. But I know as far as like favorites, Wayne, Wayne Drake, shit, Uzi Raw. People be sleep on Uzi too, like the way that he raps, like they gotta get hit. Oh, and Juice World for sure. R.I.P. Juice,
Yeah.
Juice that
Yeah.
nigga. He up there in my
I
all
feel
time favorites too.
okay. Okay. Shoot, that's what's
Producer,
up.
producers wise, man. Fucking Southside, Zay, fucking Metro. So all them niggas, I was watching them. You know, they beat making videos growing up, so they always been they always been inspiration. Shit, while we on the topic, man, fucking Southside dropped that producer grind interview. I shared it on my story and I seen him looking, and I've been tagging him and shit. He been looking, so shit, he knows what's up. He just got to see, he got to see the ammo being let loose. So I say he got a head start because I ain't dropped shit yet. But after this interview, watch you gonna start seeing my name more.
All right, for sure. For sure. We definitely want to. But yeah, I ain't heard that interview, man. What did you pull from that interview?
Man,
I still ain't seen it yet, but I'm gonna check it out.
shit, a lot of shit. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, the more that you watch everybody interviews, they all start saying the same shit. It's just
Yeah,
different ways
yeah.
that they did it, but it all goes to one thing: is mainly just being productive. Always working and just staying, like, keeping your head down with this shit. Because you always gonna want to quit, but you just can't with this shit. 'Cause you never know when your time's gonna come.
How do you stay motivated and 10 toes down and
Shit, my brothers, um, these interviews. I just watch and see what they all did. Shit, my laptop right here, this motherfucker right here, I ain't got it on or nothing, but this the same laptop that Southside had in one of his little videos and shit. Like, so crazy. I thought about that the other day.
that's dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Inspiration, you grabbing it from everywhere though, man.
Mhm.
From the greats at least, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, hell yeah, man. I mean, shit, the new producers are raw too, like Tay Keith and shit. They dope. Wheezy created a whole nother wave. Shit,
Yeah.
his beats is
Yeah.
crazy.
What's your go-to sound?
What, like that I make beats with?
Yeah.
Um, let me see. I like using the FL keys a lot. I like using addictive keys. I
Yeah.
mainly use Omnisphere though, like VST wise. Like I use
Yeah.
Omnisphere a lot. Um, what else? I got to get Nexus on this computer I got now, but I use Nexus a lot too. Nexus is pretty dope.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, man.
I like pads and shit. Try to use as many pads as I can if I find the right ones at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What do you start with? You start with a melody or you start with drums?
Yeah, I start with the melody always. It's rare that I start with the drums. It's just easier with
Yeah.
melodies.
It's the cook up. Time for the cook up.
Millz made this?
believe in yourself. Don't stop believing in yourself. Don't ever for a second doubt yourself. Keep your confidence. Keep what you have. Believe in yourself. And God gonna take you the rest of the way. That's my word, y'all. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Peace.